I'm Mai Salazar, bringing you this week's burning issues and the hottest news, here on News Force Weekend.
Here are today's headlines. SIM card registration extended for another 90 days. DOH warns public against circulating fake message on COVID-19 XBB variant. DepEd permits school to suspend face-to-face classes in case of excessive heat and bad weather conditions. COMELEC aims to utilize high-tech machines in 2025 elections. MMDA confirms number coding scheme remains unchanged amid social media misinformation. Manila International Airport Consortium to revive 100 billion pesos bid for NAIA aims to improve international gateway. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force Weekend.
Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla said that the government has extended the period for mandatory SIM registration for 90 days. The Secretary announced the 90-day extension before the start of the fourth interagency meeting on the Oriental Mindoro oil spill. The original deadline for the mandatory SIM registration is on Wednesday, April 26, wherein the law mandates all public telecommunications entities, or PTEs, to establish their respective registration platforms to onboard users who present valid identification cards. The Department of Health, or DOH, is currently monitoring Philippines' first case of Omicron subvariant XBB.1.16, which is spreading around the world. Based on the agency's latest COVID-19 biosurveillance report, the case of XBB.1.16 was detected in Western Visayas. Dubbed Arcturus on social media, the new COVID-19 offshoot is a descendant lineage of XBB, a recombinant of two BA.2 descendant lineages. The World Health Organization designated the XBB.1.16 as a variant of interest last week, following a sustained increase of recorded infections. So far, the XBB.1.16 has been reported in 33 countries and has been mostly documented in India. In a related story, from April 15 through April 30, 2023, the COVID-19 Alert Level 2 in 26 locations was elevated by the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, or IATF, with specific requirements that had to be adhered to. JC Ogaire has the full report.
In a resolution number 6C series of 2023, the IATF said it has approved the recommendation of the Sub-Technical Working Group for Data Analytics, placing several areas under alert level effective April 15, 2023 to April 30, 2023. On April 14, the decision was signed by Interior and Local Government Secretary Benhur Abalos Jr. and the DOH officer in charge, Maria Rosario Vergere. Areas on Alert Level 2 are required to enact restrictions such as 50% indoor capacity for adults who have had all recommended vaccinations and a 70% outdoor capacity. Meanwhile, areas under Alert Level 1 permits intrazonal and interzonal travel with no restrictions based on age and comorbidities. A certification stated that the resolution number 6C has been unanimously approved and adopted following a series of meetings and consultations. On the other hand, Metro Manila is now under Alert Level 1, while the other areas with alert levels are as follows. Areas and provinces under Alert Level 2 are Benguet, Ifugao, Quezon Province, Palawan, Camarines Norte, Masbate, Antique, Negros Occidental, Bohol, Cebu Province, Negros Oriental, Leyte, Western Samar, Lanao del Sur, Davao de Oro, Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Davao Occidental, North Cotabato, Sarangani, Sultan Kudarat, Dinagat Islands, Basilan, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. For Golden Nation Network, this is JC Ogaire.
Consequently, the Department of Health has warned the public against a circulating message regarding the inaccurate details of the Omicron XBB variant. With this, the agency informed the public that COVID-19 will show symptoms such as fever, cough, fatigue, loss of taste or smell, sore throat, headache, body pain, and diarrhea. Furthermore, proper diagnosis of symptoms requires consulting a physician or go to the nearest health facility within your area. DOH also encouraged the public to continually follow the safety protocols such as proper sanitation, masking, social distancing, and maintaining good ventilation. To help prevent further transmission of COVID-19, the DOH urges the public to only rely on legitimate sources and platforms when seeking information. In a separate story, the Department of Health or DOH is keeping an eye on the purity of drinking water in Oriental Mindoro following the massive oil leak brought by the sunken motor tanker MT Princess Empress in the province that has already expanded to other places. According to a situational assessment from the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council or NDRRMC, since the oil spill happened, at least 208 people in the municipality of Pola have experienced various ailments. The patient's symptoms included nausea, vomiting, lower bowel movement or LBM, and chest pain. It has not yet been determined whether these symptoms were related to the local drinking water's quality. Meanwhile, the DOH stated that it will continue to monitor exposed people and drinking water sources, carry out health effect assessments, and issue routine health advisories. Meantime, the Department of Education or DepEd declared that schools are permitted to stop holding in-person classes in the event of bad weather, including excessive heat. DepEd spokesperson Michael Poa stated that school administrators have the right and discretion to implement alternative delivery modes in response to heat or brownouts and their adverse effects on students and staff members' health. Earlier, it has been reported that students from schools in Occidental Mindoro passed out from the heat amid ongoing power shortages. In other events, days after the largest joint military exercises between the Philippines and the United States are anticipated to end, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will travel to Washington, D.C. from April 30 to May 4 on an official visit to reaffirm the special relationship between the Philippines and the United States. He will then meet U.S. President Joe Biden at the White House on May 1 to reaffirm the Philippines and the United States defense and economic ties. According to DFA spokesperson Tess Daza, President Marcos will be advancing the country's socio-economic and development priorities, and he is also expected to harness closer partnerships in areas such as agriculture, energy, climate change, digital transformation and technology, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, supply chains, and infrastructure. Additionally, the president will also meet with the Filipino community in Washington. Coming up next on News Force Weekend. KBP celebrates 50th year of service to Philippine broadcasting. MMDA traffic enforcers set to wear body cameras to prevent bribery, abuse. COMELEC aims to utilize high-tech machines in 2025 elections. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force Weekend returns.